Glee seemed to have it all: talented actors, catchy songs, and international success. But behind the scenes, a series of unfortunate events plagued the show and its cast. This is the Curse of Glee. Cory Monteith.
The deceased has been identified as 31-year-old actor Cory Monteith.
The first tragic incident occurred in 2013 while the show was still running. Cory Monteith, who played quarterback Finn Hudson, was found dead in his Vancouver hotel room due to a drug overdose. Cory struggled with substance abuse throughout his life and entered drug rehabilitation multiple times.
If I can, through my experience, shed light on the way out of a difficult situation that I know many kids are experiencing.
His death shocked both his fans and co-stars, leaving a void in the show where he used to play a main character.
He was very special to me and also to the world, and we were very lucky to witness his incredible talent.
For me, like, a part of the show died when Cory died.
Glee acknowledged Cory's passing in an episode titled The Quarterback that dealt with drug abuse, blurring the lines between fiction and reality. Mark Salling.
Mark Salling's body was found hanging in a remote area of the Angeles National Forest.
Mark Salling played Noah Puckerman, the school's resident bad boy with a soft heart. Despite his success on the show, Mark faced significant personal and criminal issues off camera. He was sued by a former girlfriend for sexual battery, but this was only the start of his legal troubles.
Investigators were able to find hundreds of images, including girls as young as 10 years old.
In 2015, he was arrested for the possession of child exploitation images. While awaiting his sentencing, Mark was found dead from suicide near his home in Los Angeles. He was 35 years old.
He was a very troubled man, a really dark guy.
I just always felt like there was something that he was wrestling with.
Naya Rivera.
We are confident the body we found is that of Naya Rivera.
In 2020, the show lost another star, Naya Rivera, who played cheerleader Santana Lopez. Naya and her 4-year-old son Josie went sailing on a boat during a family trip. Hours later, Josie was found alone and asleep on the boat, wearing a life jacket. Naya was nowhere to be found. According to Josie, he and his mother had jumped into the lake to swim, but then their boat began to drift away. Naya managed to help her son climb back onto the boat, but was unable to do the same herself.
She mustered enough energy to get her son back onto the boat, but not enough to save herself. He told investigators that he looked back and saw her disappear under the surface of the water.
While the search for her continued, the Glee cast was spotted holding hands and praying by the lake where she disappeared. In a tragic twist, Naya's body was found 5 days later, on the anniversary of the death of her co-star, Cory Monteith. There was no evidence of injury or intoxication, and her cause of death was determined to be accidental drowning. Apart from these unfortunate deaths, there have been other notable losses within the Glee crew. Assistant director Jim Fuller passed away from a heart attack at only 41 years old. Production assistant Nancy Motes, Julia Roberts' sister, took her own life at the age of 37. Mark Watson, who stood in for Mr. Schuster, lost his life in a car fire. Robin Trokey, who played Sue Sylvester's sister, developed Alzheimer's and was written off the show. She eventually passed. The curse theory gains traction when you consider the numerous eerie coincidences surrounding the show. It's almost as if the show's success came at a great cost.